What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, we are going to get into a Q&A. Now, I posted on my Instagram and Facebook for you guys to send me questions and what you wanted to know or my opinion on things. And I got a couple. Honestly, you guys, listen. I've literally been working out in these clothes and I posted videos and stuff like that. So I'm like, I look a hot mess. But I'm doing this video for y'all because I love y'all. And I wanted to do a Q&A. And then Sunday we'll pick a different video. We'll do like a mukbang or something. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to get into the questions. And let's start with the one I kind of want to answer. Kind of don't want to answer, but I do want to answer. Cynthia, you had sent me, I got a question from Cynthia on Facebook. How do you deal with the bad comments? They be killing me on social media. Listen, love, I've been doing social media full time now for over 2 years. And the hate comments, they always come and it's consistent. And I've gotten all types of hate comments, death threats, all types. I've been threatened by every gender. Sometimes you just have to ignore it. Other times you can say something, but honestly, it's them projecting about. The more you see it as them projecting how they feel about themselves, and that's why they want to hate on you, because they feel either they want to be like you or they don't like themselves, so they want to put hate upon you. Or they find you attractive and they want to do hate because they just are, jealous or envious of you. So that happens. It's normal. The truth is, I got told this by one of my good friends who does social media, and I've been doing it. You are not succeeding in social media unless you're getting hate. Good, it doesn't matter. Good publicity, bad publicity is all good publicity. And so when you get hate comments, that means you're doing something good. Like you're doing something enough that someone's paying attention to your energy and they're like, I just want to hate on them because they just look happy. When someone looks genuinely happy, people don't like that. People tend to get this, like, why are you so happy? What makes you so happy? What makes you so different or whatever? Let them. Sometimes you can't say something. Sometimes people like irk me, especially like close-minded individuals. I get sometimes I'll respond to hate comments, and honestly I don't even care. They don't bother me. It's not like I can't sleep at night because of a hate comment. I honestly don't. I don't lose my sleep over hate comments, sweetie. So all the hate comments that happened, I'm sleeping peacefully. I wake up happy. I'm sleeping peacefully. It doesn't bother me. I'm a Gemini, so really things don't bother me at all. I forget they even exist sometimes, especially hate comments. I don't read them that often, and when I do, I just like to joke around and just like say a joke back because it's a joke to them, right? It's funny, but it's not funny when someone does it back. So I like to have fun with it. Always keep a happy, positive outlook when it comes to hate comments. You can joke about it and go back with a joke. You want to throw some shade, we can throw shade together, or you can just ignore it and just laugh it off because truly they just are bitter about themselves. Okay, that was my answer, Cynthia. I hope that helps a little bit. And another question. Would you be interested in playing a villain in a film or TV show? A villain. Oh, that sounds cool. Yes, I think that would be so dope. I think like I more so go towards like being a superhero, but a villain would be nice. Like I can get into character. I would have to study the character though. Like I'm that type of person when it comes to acting. I have to be left alone because I have to become this person. I need to know what it feels like to be a villain, so I have to become it. So I think that would be a good experience. I feel like it could be a little bit mentally wearing though, but I think it'd be a dope experience. Next question. Would you ever date a fan? I've been asked this multiple times. This is not the first time that I've been asked this. And the truth is, no, I would not. Let me tell you this. I hold a platform for a bunch of amazing women and children who follow me, right? And some men as well. I don't think I would ever date a fan. Not to knock anybody. It's just not my preference. I don't want someone who, I can't say, so I would say never. I would say no, I wouldn't date one. That would not be my preference. But if it happens, like authentically, genuinely, let's say I get to know somebody and we end up becoming friends, or I end up feeling the vibe or energy or anything like that, and I just feel like you're just this great energy, you know, let's say in the next 3 years, because I'm not dating anybody this year. I can't say never, because you never say never. Sometimes things happen and you never know. But no, I don't want to. That's just my answer today. So I would say no. How did you learn? Okay, this one gets a little graphic. How did you learn to shake your butt so well? I'm not trying to sexualize you or anything, but I am so impressed. I dance. I'm not gonna lie, I've been twerking since I was really little. And it's just like a habit. Like, I just didn't twerk since I was really little. I've taught myself. Yeah. It's something that it just comes natural, I guess. So, yeah, I've taught myself. And then some other questions. Lan, you had asked me multiple questions, and I definitely want to answer them all, because you definitely asked me a lot in one message. And it's not too much, but like, there's a few. We're gonna get into it. Okay, I got you, girl. How did you start to want this change? Okay, by change, do you mean like to become better? It was my kids. I'm 100% honest. If it wasn't for my children, I would have continued the lifestyle that I was living, partying, drinking, doing drugs. Like, I would have continued that lifestyle if it wasn't for my children. What happening, them getting taken away, and me feeling like I have to take responsibility for them, because nobody else will. And if it wasn't for me stepping up to the plate, I don't think I ever would have changed willingly. It took me having to have responsibility and being responsible for somebody else's life and livelihood in order for me to change. That's what it took. My children are everything to me. Started your own journey. My journey to self-discovery in general happened around the time my kids got taken. I started getting into spirituality and everything like that. And started just getting deep into really learning myself, because I wanted to be different. I wanted to be a better parent. And though I messed up a couple times, I have learned a lot along the way. I have been growing as much as my kids have been growing. Next question. When did you start feeling confident enough to post your journey? Truth is, love. Confidence is an energy. And I, for a very long time, was insecure, but I faked it till I made it. That's what my thing is. That's the key to everything. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you believe it. Fake being confident till you finally feel it. And I did affirmations. I am beautiful. I am enough. I am worthy. And those affirmations, though I did not believe it yet at the time when I started posting my journey, I know that in order to feel confident, I had to put myself out there. I knew I was going to get backlash. I knew I was going to get hate. I knew I was going to get all types of ugly comments, but I was willing to take the risk. And that's the point in this journey, is you have to be willing to take risks in life, in anything, in your journey, and in it all. With confidence comes with sacrificing how the world will view you. Let the world view you however they want. It is not their, job to have their, it's not their, how do you say? If they have opinions about you, it doesn't matter, because they're not you. The whole point about this journey is about yourself. So you putting yourself out there is about you, not them. It doesn't matter what they think about you, whether they think you're pretty, ugly, or anything. It is not about them. It is about your journey and your self journey and you feeling confident, you feeling beautiful. It is about self. So know that. Know that if you're going to get out there and you're going to be more confident, sometimes you're going to have to fake it till you make it. It's not that I always feel beautiful. Some days I wake up and I just feel blah. But I'm willing to put on a face and smile through it, because even though this day is blah, I still remind myself that I am beautiful, even though I don't feel beautiful that day or anything like that. You have to affirm yourself and talk positive to yourself. If you talk negative, those are the things that you are going to feel and act and be. But if you talk positive to yourself, whether I am beautiful, I am abundant, and the more positivity you talk into yourself, into your body, your soul, your mind, the more you'll start to believe it. And that's how I became more confident naturally. You get what I'm saying? Because I used to be insecure and self-conscious, but I learned to break out of that shell and I faked it till I made it, which is a lot of people do that. A lot of people that you think that are confident, like naturally, who post videos and you just think they look so confident, they're faking it till they make it, because that is the purpose of life. Confidence is an energy. It's a frequency, and the more you gotta pretend to be it, the more you start to feel it. Over the years, you'll start to feel it, and the change finally comes. Like recently, I would say last year, even through my Louisa and everything, I wasn't secure and confident in myself. How are you so confident? How do you feel this? Honey, most of the time I faked it. I didn't feel beautiful. I didn't feel confident, but I faked it till I made it. And that's the whole key to everything. How do you feel about responses from people who may or may not all details as to why you started your journey? I don't really care about people's opinions, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes they will trigger me, but some people's opinions will trigger me. But I know that trigger has nothing to do with them. It stems from my own self-belief and my own inner trauma and inner dialogues of my own self-belief and my own feelings. So if things do bother me, I know that it has nothing to do with them, and it has to do with my own self-beliefs and my own insecurities. So they don't really bother me. Have you given up at some point? Yes, plenty of times. Now, by giving up, that doesn't mean I stop everything. That means like I have moments that I give up. I don't want to do this. Allow yourself to have that break though. Don't continue to keep pushing through things when you feel like you just can't. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need to break down and break through and completely give up sometimes. It is necessary. I've given up recently, I felt like I couldn't do anything and everything. And I did. And I allowed myself to have that. I cried. I bawled my eyes out. Everything was falling apart. My life felt like it was falling apart, but I got back up. It's okay to give up, but don't stay down. Get back up and keep walking that walk. No matter how hard it gets, it is okay to have a breakdown. It's okay to have a give up moment, but don't stay stuck. Don't stay there. Move forward. However long it takes you to have that moment, move forward. That was my thing. No matter what, continue to move forward, as hard as it is. And it's difficult, especially when you're depressed and when you just feel like the world is crumbling, and it's hard to see positivity in that hole, in that darkness that you have been in. You have to cave out. You have to talk positivity into yourself, even in those dark places. You are your biggest lover. You are either your biggest enemy or your biggest fan. You have to choose that route. And it says, what is your advice for me so I may start? Nothing that I want to post, because I'm literally packing up my life as I'm typing, and I'm about to walk away from all of what's now my past. I want advice, harsh or positive criticism, or your response. Listen, love, my thing is, you're already doing what you need to do. You know exactly what you need to do. And that advice from me is only going to be to keep going. If your gut is telling you that you need to move forward, that you need to change routes, then listen to yourself. Listen to your gut. Listen to your instincts. Start to trust yourself and trust that you know where exactly the path that you're going to take. You may not know where it may take you, and that's okay. Sometimes the scary part is the unknown, is not knowing what the future will hold. But the positive part is that it's going to be better than what you were at before. So pack your stuff. Get where you need to get and move. Whatever you're doing, wherever your life is moving you towards, go to where it needs to take you, where you feel your gut, your soul, your spirit feels like it no longer belongs here. Sometimes you just know, you know when it's over. You know when a relationship is over. You know when a situationship is over. You know when a friendship is over. Your gut, your soul, your mind is telling you this is no longer serving you or your highest good. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, you're doing exactly what you need to do, and you have to trust yourself more and trust that you're going to find out, sometimes the hard way, sometimes the not so hard way, but trust yourself and trust your journey and allow yourself to experience the journey. The whole point about your journey is that it's your journey. Allow yourself to feel those feelings and allow yourself to experience the journey as it is. Good, bad, mad, sad, bliss, abundance, all that, So those are all the questions that I got. And I hope that some of those answers helped Julan and Christine or Cynthia. So I hope that kind of helped. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for messaging me your questions or asking for my opinion. I am so happier, that you find me as a role model to ask me those type of questions. And I'm thankful that you trust me with my response. So I hope that you took something positive out of this. You have a beautiful day, and you guys, I will see you on Sunday into the next video. Peace.